Welcome everybody to Krogg and Qwerty Show's Cash Vault. I'm here with Krogg. Say what's up, Krogg.
What's up, Krogg? How's it going, everybody?
And I am Qwerty, of course. We have for you today our top game from 5 different genres. So, first up, we got our shooter. So these are basically games right now that we're kind of playing, and they're kind of our go-to if, like, hey, I feel like an RTS today. That's what we'll, this is the game we'll be playing right now. So it's not necessarily our top favorite of all time or anything like that. It's just like right now what we suggest you guys check out is where, we dig these games. So here we go. First shooter, and we have Battlefield 5. Tell them why, Kroggle. Why do we have Battlefield 5?
Battlefield 5. It's just a great online experience. They got many game modes. It's a well put together game. You freaking destructive. The battlefield at the end of the match not even look the same,
right?
Because there's so much destruction.
It just has that full ambiance that's just like World War.
It's like you're in World War II. Exactly.
Yeah, just in war in general. It just probably without actually being a soldier or something. That's probably the closest you can get. I mean, I don't know if they have that in VR. That'd be kind of crazy. It'd probably be dumbed down.
Really fun in it.
Yeah. Yeah, the bullet drop and everything, so it's really gratifying compared to some other games where it's just like seems like it's on a clothesline.
Do you have notable mentions for this one?
I didn't do any notable mentions. No, I just figured we'd talk about each, but
I would just say Counter-Strike Global Offensive because we do come back to that here and there.
Right. I kind of got sick of it just because it's been out so long and there's just so many like hackers and stuff. There's a lot in Battlefield 5 too, so it's like whatever, but if I just put that aside, Battlefield is the more immersive experience. So that, like, if you said tonight, "Hey, let's play some Battlefield," I'd be like, "Okay, yeah, let's play like a little bit of that." But if you said Counter-Strike, I'd be like, "Yeah, I'm not feeling it." That's just where I'm at right now. Obviously, it's one of our top games because we've put in thousands of hours into it. So,
yep.
All right. So next up, I have MMORPG category. And right now, we have Warframe. It's kind of a shooter. It's kind of like Destiny. But it's a really good MMO. They do things really well. They make it very rewarding to play with other people. They make things that you have to play with other people. They have like a dojo that you create. And you can just keep making it bigger and bigger. And like everyone can put into it. And then people get things out of it. You do a bunch of there's so much to it. It's so in depth. If you haven't tried it, we hadn't tried it for 7 years. We kept hearing about it, and we tried it, and I don't think we've missed a day. Been playing almost like a month.
Yeah, free to play on every system. You got Steam, PS4, Xbox, all of them.
Now
Nintendo.
We're not quite at end game, so I haven't done too much of the PvP. So I mean, there's enough in the game that you don't ever have to PvP, and I'm sure you'll be just happy and fine. Because the only other thing would be is it's essentially pay to win, because the platinum in it, you can buy things, you can upgrade things immediately, you can buy better Warframes, you can buy, there's a ton of stuff you can buy that would help you progress, so it's kind of pay to win. But it's free if you don't want to pay, and you can earn everything without paying for the boosters and stuff. It just takes longer. But it's really rewarding, like farming everything. So it's kind of like, yeah, if you don't want to pay any money, you don't have to. And especially if you're not PvPing, it doesn't really matter if other people are like utilizing
Plus, it's a refreshing grind.
Yeah.
Like, it's not go to this field of goat, slay 5 goat. There's objectives on every single map. And
in different
every
bounties.
Single planet you're on. Yeah, there's different materials that you're gonna need.
Right.
Like, what is it? Venus has plastid. It's one of the best.
Right. Each planet has its own thing that you get a lot of. It'll have other ones too. So if you need like plastids and Oricon cells, whatever those are to you guys, you go to this planet and you farm these different parts on the planet and see whatever you get. And it's just like that, each planet has something different, so you're always going back to places. Plus they have daily missions and regular missions that go back, they bounce all around the universe, and yeah, it's very immersive. But I don't want to get too far into it because we'll probably, once we get to endgame, we'll probably do a full review on Warframe for you guys. Alright, so moving along, we have sports games. Our go-to sport game right now, other than probably like a hockey game, which I don't own any right at the moment. Well, I do on like the OG Xbox, but it'd be Rocket League. Rocket League.
Rocket League.
I mean, some people might not consider it a sports game, but then what else is it? Like, you know, it's like a soccer game basically, or a hockey game, whatever you want to call it. Car soccer, yeah.
But it takes a lot of skill.
But
I
that,
would say the most skill in a sports game.
but that's a game. Once you have the controls down, you've put in a few 100 hours, and you're pretty good at it. You could literally just sit down for like 15, 20, half hour, and just play a few rounds, and it's satisfying. You don't have to feel like you have to play all night. But again, you can get lost in it and play it all night, and it's just as fun. But it's just definitely something that's good that if you even have another game like Warframe or like, you know, some kind of MMO or Call of Duty you're really into, you can warm up your fingers, do a few rounds, competitive rounds of Rocket League, and then, you know, after a half hour, you just bounce over to whatever you're doing with your friends and stuff like that. It's a really good time killer game. Plus, it is very competitive. It's very difficult, easy to learn, hard to master.
Hard to match.
All right,
And Krogg's good at it.
Krogg is good at it. I'm good. I'm good for how little I've put into it.
Yeah.
All right, so our next category is, or genre, is RTS, so real-time strategies. If we had to go to one, like I want to play more Halo Wars 2, but I don't own it, and I'd have to get like the Game Pass or whatever. Just for what we have, StarCraft 2, we can always go back to that game. It's so much fun, whether you're doing 1v1s, playing against bots, or you're doing like a 4v4, just like all-out brawl with a bunch of friends. Or
Plus, I'm pretty sure we've played all of those RTSs, the old school RTSs. Warcraft 2, I remember a lot.
Yeah, I played Warcraft 1 all the way through. I played all the Command and Conquers. I've played all that. I haven't gotten really too into like Civilization and stuff like that, like the real big army ones. I haven't done too much of those. I don't know. I just never really got into them. I never really played them, so I can't say whether they're bad or good. I was just always more about my build order and like, yeah, what you think of RTS, that's what I think of. Like, you have a base, takes time to build things, get resources, build things, attack, kill. That's what I think of. Not build a huge army and then you have to place them perfectly and all that crap.
Macro, micro, all that.
Alright, so on to our last genre or category is mobile. So mobile games. I've played a lot. I would like to do some reviews on some mobile games that I've played. Because I put a lot of hours into some of them. Just, you know, whatever. Well. There's been times where I'll just like lay in bed and I'll just play just that like for the day or something. Or I'm just not feeling up to like doing anything energetic. But yeah, for mobile, it has to go with Hearthstone because it's same game, it's cross-plat with PC. So you make a deck on PC, you go to your phone, you play the deck. You make a deck on your phone, you can play the same deck, you know, and you can keep upping your rank. It's the same. The account's the same. So, and a teaser, probably tomorrow, we're gonna do our review. We're gonna do another Under Fire review of Hearthstone. So
we'll get more in depth there.
We've played probably thousands of hours of that as well. I know Krogg's played a little more than me, so he has definitely insight on some more combos and different things. But I've been kind of the opposite spectrum of him. So he play like these types of decks, and I play these types of decks. So we're gonna have a good mix of, you know, kind of feel for it and everything. I think it'll score probably decently high, but yeah, we'll see. Sometimes, you know, certain things don't actually go as high as we thought, but yeah, so there we have it. Do you have any thing to say about Hearthstone? Anything that, like, why we play it?
Oh, Hearthstone. Just when it comes to phone games, it is the ultimate best. All other phone games fall short. It comes to mimicking a home console game,
right?
A computer game.
Yeah, it has the meat there. Like, you can literally play competitively
competitively. Yeah, there's people that have just played it on the phone and made it to finals and won money
Right,
from
right.
just playing their phone. So
Yeah, it's a great game. If you guys haven't checked it out, check out our review. We'll get more in depth into it and what it's all about. But if you haven't, check it out. It's free on your phone. They start you off with a bunch of packs. You never have to pay for anything. You can earn it all. It's just fun every now and then. If you have a good paycheck, throw $20 at it, grab a few packs, open that,
definitely worth
cheat
playing
up.
for years.
Yeah.
For years.
Yeah, I always go back to it, especially when they have new expansions or, you know, when I'm just at a lull of whatever else I'm doing. I'll be like,
Exactly.
they're giving away like 10 packs on this expansion for free. So I'll log in, get the packs, open them, make a deck or two, and then at least play it for a couple days. And then other times I'll play it for like a month straight if I'm just like, have a killer deck and I'm just crushing it. But
Exactly.
alrighty, so question for you guys is you can either pick your favorite genre or just pick one of the genres that we did and let us know what your game you're playing right now. Not necessarily your top of all time, just like what's your go-to right now when you go home, long day at work, you pop on the PlayStation, pop on your PC, you pop on your Xbox, whatever it is. What is that? And what is that go-to game for you right now that helps you get through to the next day? Alrighty. Alright, so I am Qwerty, I'm here with Krogg, and we are signing out, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace!
Peace.